Welcome back to The Grind for a boss guide on Act 7.3, quest number 2, Old Man Logan. Now, the buffs he has include Lazarus, which means for every 20 hits on the combo meter, you're going to remove one of his 5 revival charges, and each of those will heal 20% of his maxed health instead of being knocked out. So you want to have 100 hits on the combo meter before you knock him out. And because of Lionheart, you can't reverse or prevent the healing, otherwise you'll take damage, so you want a way to get around it unless you can get over 100 hits on the combo meter. He also has Arrogance, so every 10 hits you're going to get a falter, so you want to watch that so you don't continue attacking after 10 hits on the combo meter. And then he also has Bubble Shield. Now, red mags would be a perfect counter for this fight because you'll just ignore all of that stuff. So I brought him in as my backup, but I did want to go in with Mojo first because he's a recent rank 2. Because Old Man Logan has tons of buffs, I brought in Mojo. Again, because Mojo is my most recent rank 2 and I'm considering taking him to rank 3. And Mojo's a ton of fun to play. We didn't have a chance to ramp him up on the lane, so we have to ramp him up in this fight. And we're going to see how fun Mojo is to play in a fight where you have lots of buffs to take advantage of. So it doesn't really take that long to ramp up. You just have to be careful every 10th hit that when you trigger the falter, you're not continuing your combo. And I do mess that up a few times here and there. But the prompts trigger as soon as anti-life field ends, and it only takes 5 to kind of get your full ramp up set. Now, I did throw off that special attack right before the falter. Thankfully, the special attack lasted until the end of the falter, and I was able to recover. Now, I've got our next prompt already, so we're up to 4 now, and we're moving pretty quick in this ramp up process. And we're going to see that as soon as we he triggered a bunch of buffs right there, and it just turned into a bunch of degen. So he's degenning quite nicely. We threw off our special 2 and added a bunch more degens, and it starts to tick pretty quick. A couple times I do go into his heavy attack a little early and get smacked, but you know, it is what it is, not a perfect fight. Now, with this prompt to hold block, it's not ideal to take block damage, so you can just parry, throw off a heavy attack, and switch the prompt, and that will allow you to get a better prompt. And if you save up your special 3, you can wait until a new prompt comes, and then the special 3 immediately completes the prompt. So you'll see we had the end of buff prompt waiting for us. Now we throw off our special 3, and when we come out of there, we'll have completed that prompt, have our anti-life field active, and we'll have placed 5 degens onto the opponent with our special 3. Preferably you want to use your special 2 because it's 2 bars of power for 5 degens, but the special 3 in some situations is helpful as well. And now we're placing hate buffs onto the opponent as well, so those are giving us more damage when they expire, and also giving us regen when they expire. Now we got the whole block prompt again, so I'm attacking into the opponent's block so that he holds block the whole time, because the opponent can actually trigger your prompts for you. And that can be a very effective way to utilize the opponent to help complete your prompts in certain ones that are a bit more challenging to complete. Now, this fight is going pretty good. We are down a little bit on health, but the lower you get, the more sustainable his regen is because it's missing health. So if you're at 90%, when you trigger a regen, you're only healing 3% of what's missing. When you're at 20-30%, the amount of missing health is so much more substantial that the regen does a fair bit more. So you can see we gaining like 2% with each heal that triggers, and if he has a bunch of buffs expiring pretty frequently, then it can be quite nice. You can keep yourself topped up and sustain throughout the fight. Now, we are getting very close to knocking him out. We continue to make some mistakes with this falter. I keep forgetting about it, maybe because I'm still working on getting comfortable playing Mojo. I'm paying attention more to the other aspects of Mojo's kit and not the nodes that we're dealing with. Now we're throwing off another special 3. I think we had a prompt to complete, plus we're going to get some more degen damage, which is obviously nice to have because Mojo relies a lot on the degen damage, and it's a lot of fun to see those red passive numbers ticking him down. We have the falter currently active, but yet again we attacked in, and you can see we're continuing to stay pretty topped up above 30%, which is not bad. Now we got the backed into a corner prompt, which can be quite annoying. We're trying to bait out a special as well, but then because the prompt's going to fail, I should have just let it fail. But I ran back into the corner, and then to create space threw off the special 1, which pushed him over 3 bars of power, so I had to be aggressive, and then he countered me and died. I died. So unfortunately I did not get the solo with Mojo, but Magneto is another great option for this Old Man Logan because he is metal, so you can put magnetized on him, you can just build up your prowesses and throw off a massive special 3 and finish off the fight pretty quickly. Also, you can bypass the Lazarus node. He doesn't end up healing at the end of the fight because you can prevent the healing and decrease the ability accuracy. So we take him out pretty easily with Magneto at the end. So I do hope that this video is helpful. Let me know what your thoughts are on the easy path, what champions you used, and what boss you took as well. And I do hope to see you in the next video.